Hi everybody, welcome to Paper Wishes weekly webisodes. I'm Lene Gehrig, and today from our friends at Hunkydory Crafts, we are continuing from yesterday's webisode where I'm introducing two more kits where the money saver for the combined yesterday and today's webisodes is this great Crafting with Hunkydory magazine Christmas Special 2025. So the kits we're working on now are Christmas Style, Luxury Topper Collection, and Festive Joy. And this is our giveaway card for this episode, you guys. Beautiful doves, so fun to put together. I can't wait to show you how to do this one, so come play with us. All right, so let's start with Christmas Style. You get at least 16 cards out of this kit, and we know we're gonna get way more than that. So let's take a peek. Look at these beautiful little snow people. They're so cute. They have all the little, plaids and all the little like quilted elements, which is so cute, and the flowers. These are adorable. These might be the cutest snowmen. And look, the snowmen have appear to be like doilies for the bodies. So cute. And this one with the little rocking horse. And I love the colorful mats. Really pretty. All right, let's flip all these items over. All right, so we've got this beautiful, just like towering Christmas tree with the checked floor around it is really striking. The gold foiling on these is really beautiful. This one has the silver foiling. This is absolutely gorgeous with this beautiful angel with like the peach and then the tan and then the gold and then the yummy treats. And then the beautiful birds. The colors on these are absolutely striking in the stained glass background here. And then here are the doves that I used for the card I showed you. I'll set that one aside. And then all the cute, look at that with the cute little boats. Love that. All right, so now let's take a look at the adorable Scorable cardstock. Some of these are foiled and some are not. This one is foiled. See, right up here, it has little foiled border and foiled buttons. There we go. Very, very sweet. And then we've got the foiling on this border with the holly. Beautiful stained glass. Here's the little rocking horse with the snowflakes on the border. Here we've got the snowflakes, the foiling right here on this border, absolutely beautiful. Here's more snowflakes. We've got a border here, gorgeous foiling. And then more snowflakes on this border. And then this one as well has great gold foiling. Now we're getting into the non-foiled pieces. Still just as beautiful. Love the corner borders. Those are really great to work with. Oops, and this one's upside down. And this one. Okay. So I'm going to put these like this in case I need to refer to them. So let's jump right into the card that I showed you in the opening. All right, so this is our giveaway card, and we're going to flip through it first, and then I'm going to tell you about the giveaway. So the magazine, you guys, as I told you in yesterday's webisode, and if you haven't watched yesterday's webisode, I encourage you to do that. We explored these two kits, Cutest Christmas Topper Collection, and also Let It Snow, all right? And the deal that Paulette has come up with on this is because these kits are actually like their special mega buy where it's like they're really packed with more toppers and Adorable Scorable than normal, so they're very large packs, that you would need to buy the two from yesterday and the two from today's bundle in order to receive the free magazine, okay? So let's look through this magazine. So I got the inspiration. I should mention, when looking through the magazine, if you have a kit that you're wanting to use, okay, They are divided up here under contents, which is really handy because you're like, oh, I just bought Let It Snow, and it's right here, okay? And then I'm gonna go to page 62. Oops, go. And then you'll see the card. This is the card that I tried to recreate and just made a few substitutions. For example, they used some diamond sparkle gemstone crystals on their card, and I used some little gold mirror jewel dazzle stickers, which is not only more lightweight, but they're also flatter, so really nice as well. But this one also has a sheet of acetate right here that keeps these pieces together because they're missing that little frame that holds them together. Right here, the center frame pops right out, and then you back it with acetate. And we sell acetate by the sheet at Paper Wishes. I left the backing on this one so I could find it on my desk, but now I can't get the backing off. There we are. So yeah, we sell this by the sheet. I went ahead and I used a little tape. Now I recommend using sort of a combination of Cosmic Shimmer, Specialist acrylic glue, or your favorite glue, and then also a tape. Now you could be tape runner, but we really like the double-sided tapes to stick glossy to glossy things. And so I just used a little bit of that tape on the back here, and then I also added this little extra piece from the die cut sheet just to kind of give this a little pizzazz, a little something else. So yeah, really fun one to put together. This is made from a 5x7 tent fold card, okay? And it gives you the instructions right here on how to do it. It was so nice to put together with a little bit of foam tape. So how we do our giveaways on every one of our Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday videos is we ask that you hop on over to our YouTube channel, like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. And then after about a week, we will reply to one of the viewers' comments with congratulations, YouTube username blank, and we give them instructions on how to collect their prize. So if you don't know your YouTube username, when you leave a comment, just go back and read your comment and it should be labeled with your YouTube username. I know I forget my username quite often because, you know, I made it up just randomly when I signed up for YouTube about 10 years ago. So we understand how that can happen. All right, the next one, you guys, is this one Debbie made. Here we go. All right, this one is the one before was a 7x5 card. This is a 5x6.5 inch card. It's got snowfall acetate on it. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? And here is our snowfall acetate. You can buy this, I think we sell this by the 5-pack. But all of these items are also listed down below our video if you're watching us on our Paper Wishes webisode page. And if you're watching us on YouTube, just look below the video in the description box and you'll see the link that will take you to this page. All right, so this one, we'll go to page 14. And this one was more of an inspiration one where Debbie saw it someplace else in here and she was like, I'm gonna make that one, but I'm gonna alter it a little bit. So on this one, they used the tent fold card. Debbie just used the Adorable Scoreable as her card base and cut it to size. And then she actually took that snowfall acetate, she scored the top with a 1/2 inch and then just taped that to the back and then added these beautiful Jewel Dazzle stickers. These are actually fancy border Jewel Dazzle stickers. And look at the fancy border. She used this gold one. They also come white, black, silver in this collection, and then a different type of border as well. So she added those right there. And then a couple of these little mirror Jewel Dazzle stickers here and here. And then she used these beautiful little poinsettias and just added foam tape to those. She did such a beautiful job with this one. Way to go, Debbie. We love it. All right, so the next one, you guys, is this Yummy Christmas. Look at that. Look at the dimension on that. Isn't that fun? So this one, I've been told, is I should go to page 8. Debbie said, go to page 8. All right, so for this one, you guys, I found it. It wasn't page 8, it's page 22. And I'll tell you what I'm referring to. On page 82, there's the pattern for this card, okay? And it gives you all the dimensions, and it says to go to page 8, but they just didn't correct that when they made a change, and it is actually page 22. So on this one, used a different combo of die cut pieces and adorable scoreable, and Debbie did the same layout, just using a completely different theme, which I think is really cute. So yeah, you just follow their, not only follow their directions, but also the pattern. And then when you see this large T that's labeled on a particular project, that means there's a template or / pattern that's at the very back of the magazine. So you can follow along with that too, which I have to admit really does help when you're doing all of this scoring and cutting and things. It does help to have that visual go to. All right, and then let's see, page 14, Debbie made a really pretty card just using the inspiration for this one. So on this one with the little dogs, so cute, you guys. This is a 5 by 6.5 inch card. So cute. And then Debbie used this one as her inspiration. She did make a few changes to it. Instead of cutting this part out and gluing it over the top, she just put her arch there. And then how did she do her arch? She actually just used an X-Acto knife and cut that out. So she used the little center frame that usually goes right here, and she just traced the inside of that once she had glued this to the card, and then took an X-Acto knife. You could also just make a big X in it and then use your scissors to go around if you're not really comfortable using an X-Acto knife. But just follow that pattern shape of that arch. And then once that's knocked out of there, then you're going to add these pieces to the inside back. A little red ribbon from our red ribbon collection. So cute. Really a very sweet card idea. But the point being, you can take some inspiration on this and be like, that's a little bit more complex than I want to work with, and just adapt it to your own idea. All right? So let's take a flip through the Festive Joy collection here, and then we'll go back and do the other ones. I forgot all about that one. But yeah, just really beautiful traditional Christmas cards, traditional Christmas colors. And then I really love this, 3 cards from one set. So one set being like maybe 2 sheets of adorable scoreable and 1 topper set, and they can get 3 cards out of it. That's just really fun. And then the Christmas style, that one is on page 54, so we'll go back to that one. There we go. And then all of these beautiful cards and the beautiful combinations are really inspiring. And don't forget, you know, you can take one card like Debbie did and then just use a completely different topper set for it. Get that one, the easel card with the beautiful snowfall acetate. And there's the 3 cards from one set again. Very, very cute. And then I think I neglected to show you guys this yesterday, but inside you also have all of these fantastic cutouts and paper. They do have a nice glossy finish on them, so that if you just purchase the magazine separately and you don't have the kits, you can absolutely start on some of these cards, because it's just giving you a sampling of what's in the kits. There you go. All right, you guys, so Debbie did a great job on these cards. Look at that. And don't forget that this one, the dove that's chasing around my desk, there you go. This one's the giveaway card. And how we're working the giveaway on this one for our money saver, it's right over there on the right-hand side. And if you're interested in receiving this magazine for free, you not only need to buy today's money saver, but also tomorrow. So you would put them both in your cart, and then this one would also just sort of appear. So definitely check that out. Or rather, no, I've been told you do need to put this one in your cart as well, but you need to have yesterday's webisode and this one's webisode. It won't just appear. It's totally wrong about that. You have to put this one in your cart as well. Oh, misinformation is terrible. Don't forget, all the items are listed down below. So if you found a kit that you want to buy, or you just want to buy the magazine, you just want to buy the Jewel Dazzles, they're all there. If you're watching us over on YouTube, then just look below the video in the description box and you'll see the link that'll take you to this Paper Wishes webisode page. And while you're there, it'd be great if you would subscribe to our Paper Wishes YouTube channel. Thanks for joining me today, you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.